Beautiful shot. That is an outstanding shot. Yeah, it was a half volley, Ravi, but her technique. Bryony Smith, she gets off the mark with a lovely boundary.
Well, she had a sighter the first delivery, didn't quite get hold of the first one, but making...
Oh, chance again. This time I think taken. Kirsty Gordon, this is a good catch. We saw one put down off that last ball. Probably not the best of shots, but a good catch in the end.
Yeah, excellent catch running in.
From Knott. Again, a little bit of a top edge.
Come back.
Quick outfield here at Trent Bridge. This might run all the way, it does. So a little bit of luck for Harris.
Well, you know why. She has a strike rate of 174. She's not messing around. Goes after the first delivery. It's actually a very good delivery.
The intent was there, first ball, wasn't it? Hit towards that shorter side. I think she's got enough of it. First maximum then.
Well, what a way to approach your innings. Going after the first two deliveries, 6 and 4. A little bit of luck with the first one, but this one, very well executed. Got the height on it. Got enough to go over that deep square fielder.
Now, does she get a bit of bat on it? No, she doesn't. Giving out on field. Paul Baldwin says, yeah, that's close enough for me. Brief innings comes to an end for Harris, and Knott has 2 wickets in the over.
Yeah, disappointing end for Harris. It's probably the one delivery.
That's a nice shot. Really good shot from Smith. That just waited, went on the back foot and cut it away.
Yeah, probably the order of the play of the day. Easy for me to say, but just waiting for the ball. It is.
Again, that length delivery, there's a big gap.
Cleverly played. Enough of it. And the outfield, as I say, is pretty quick. Afternoon daggers.
Afternoon 90. And it's a great shot when you consider the ball is just sliding in towards her. You miss that and you get your pad in the way. But kept the eye on it, kept low. Lovely extension on the reverse, knowing where the fielders aren't.
Lovely shot. She can indeed, Charles Dagnall.
And fully in control, just waiting for it long enough, and that's the key on here when it is a slow surface, and I think it's going to be, and I think the Blaze are just going to attack Surrey with off and the power that she possesses.
Adventurous and unwise in the end.
Well, Maria Andrews, another young left-arm spinner. England could produce them.
Gone again, wicket to wicket. Ravi Bopara saying on this surface, wicket to wicket, it's working, Ravi.
Because the off-spin of Charlie Knott, a little bit of turn, but right on the knee roll. And just playing around that front pad. And it's a dangerous game.
Maria Andrews. Super shot. Wonderful shot. Good degree of control.
Surrey's 50 in the 9th over.
Well, it brings up the Surrey 50. And again, very similar to the shot that we saw from Jemima Spence. Just allowing the ball, waiting for it.
Finds the boundary on this occasion. It's a little shorter on the leg side for the right hander. Nicely played.
I took a sharp intake of breath there. A, because of the showing of that much of the stumps, but also because there was a deep square in position.
That's the shot. That is the shot, time and time again. That's a brilliant shot. Just stays slightly leg side of the ball.
And this is just something, again, this is the second time we've seen this. Mid-off is up inside the circle. Now, for a young 18-year-old bowler who's going to kind of bowl that length, I don't see the need.
Overdoes it a little bit. And again, that is excellent batting.
Oh, this is exactly what Surrey needed, just to get things moving. And this is where you learn. Just, again, getting the...
Super shot. Arguably the shot of the afternoon so far. Really has hit the ball beautifully, Phoebe Franklin, and down the ground in the main. Maybe she's worked out that a lot of dismissals have come from playing around that pad and playing across the... Outfield is quick and quick enough. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Another boundary. Boundaries are flowing off the bat of Phoebe Franklin.
I like the idea from Emma.
Chip towards that mid-wicket area and bisects the two fielders, so good.
Your mind whether you go at the stumps or whether you just follow me. And in the end, she just followed her a little bit and helped it on its way. It's really intelligent batting.
Yeah, end of the 11th, 86 for 4. Yeah, and in some ways you can't blame the bowler to try and follow. The only other option is, if she does go too far leg side, is throw one out as wide as you can with the keeper standing up. It's the only other option really, or just keep going straight. About that average score, 154. Just a little shuffle and gets it into the gap. Good way to finish the over. 9 from the over, 12 are gone, and it's 95 for 4.
Really intelligent.
Yeah, got it right in that gap. Stayed really low on it and just helped it on its way. It's a good shot.
13th over.
They like that shot. And from time to time, it's proving successful.
Awful toss. Does she get it in the middle? You bet she does. A little bit of a gift from Groves.
Yeah, and they'll say they probably earned that because it's another good partnership. It's an excellent partnership, and just feeling the pressure a bit here, the Blaze.
111-4 then. Oh, went for that short ball. Now look at the square leg umpire. Again, takes on that risk. Maybe deep square leg is in the wrong position. Very square, Nick. We've seen too many boundaries now. Get a little bit finer.
Yeah, again, it's good batting because she knows that the line has to be that straight line so she can set up for leg stump. It's a little risky, but she knows exactly the line the ball's going to be.
Highest partnership now this season for Surrey.
All the air taken out of it. It's been really well placed. Clever cricket from Phoebe Franklin.
Yeah, a lot of air given there to that delivery. Not sure that's the right idea at this stage of the game. With two batters set, seeing the ball really, really well. Certainly can't.
157. Once more that has been thundered, but Emma Jones is underneath it and takes a comfortable catch. The end of Alice Monaghan.
Surrey back into a fantastic position. And the good spell continues. But not. There has been in the wickets recently. Simple catch out there to deep mid wicket. It's an end of a very good partnership.
Jones, off the bowling of Charlie
Love it from Phoebe Franklin. Although it comes to an end now. It hit about 3 different parts of her body before it dribbled onto the stumps.
It's also very good bowling to pull the pace out of this delivery. Just see there, she had to wait a very, very long time for that delivery. But it's another wicket going across the line. It's been the down for the Surrey batters today.
Phoebe Franklin
Going across the line.
by
Really firmly struck by Kalea Moore. That would or will race away to the boundary. It only eclipsed extra cover by a foot or so, but it was just enough, and it was hit with great power.
Yeah, almost got it. Just see, was it flat? Just
Scythed away, that will be for Emma Jones. Has actually just been moved to extra cover, and it's too short, and it's just going to sit up and beg to be whacked, which Kalea Moore has done.
Yeah, wrong length for this field that's been set. It's a field you want to encourage the bowler to bowl full. The deep extra cover, deep mid off, deep mid on, and a deep mid.
Well held at extra cover, and finally Georgia Alwis can smile as she's clasped onto one. It was hit firmly and brings to a close Kalea Moore's innings.
And another wicket for Knott. It's 5 now. In a brilliant spell.
Stumped, she can. Really clever piece of bowling. It's going to be signalled a wide, so she will have an opportunity to get 7 foot. So the end of Rihanna McDonald-Gay. It's clever thinking when you...
It's a very, very smart piece of bowling. Does she need to do it at this stage of the game? Just to pick up another wicket. It's a good way to get a wicket.
Last ball. Tossed it up, and it's well hit by Priyana Chatterjee. I'll come back for a second. Will be run out. Yes. Comfortable decision for Paul Baldwin to give as Sarah Bryce whips the bails off to get underway. Kalea Moore kicks things off the off spinner. Oh, and confusion, and out, and out. Marie Kelly, first delivery, the worst possible start for the Blaze. She's just charged when the ball went straight to mid-wicket. Crazy, crazy running. And she has to go.
Well, a complete mix-up here. We'll just have another look at it. Just hits it to the left. The ball just comes back a little bit towards the square leg fielder. Probably wasn't a run there. Just a bit of a rush of blood.
Oh, that's very, very poor. That's really, really poor. I think it's Laura Harris, and she apologises immediately. But that is, I'm afraid, slack, and the first boundaries for the Blaze. Rihanna McDonald-Gay, oh, lovely shot. Oh, that's Tammy Beaumont to a T. Over 7,000 runs in T20 cricket, and a lot of them have been got that way.
Well, it's been a good start from Surrey, but this is the wicket they're going to want. Tammy Beaumont is the big prize, and she bats all the way through. You'd bat Blaze to get... Well, it's timed away through the covers before. We'll get back to that point. Stand up to this sort of pace, and if she's comfortable, then yeah, she needs to come up, put that pressure on Beaumont. She has to stay in a crease. Can't quite... Sometimes a lot of batters can't quite launch their big shots from there. They're worried about dragging their back foot. So they almost get into a bit of a fixed position. And then you find a...
Oh, it's been flashed away. That's 4. Don't bother running after that at deep cover. Alice Monaghan, absolutely no chance. Little bit of width and the extra pace of McDonald-Gay plays right into the hands of Kathryn Bryce.
Yeah, and you can't afford to be short and wide on this ground. Blaze moving to 24 for 1. The end of that.
Turquoise. Whipped away. That's such a good shot from Tammy Beaumont. Goodness me. Those quick wrists. And that raced away.
It's a proper shot. Comes down the wicket. Plays a, I'd say a conventional flick shot. Speed with the bat. I think the keeper has to think about coming up now.
4 more. Sat up, belted away by Kathryn Bryce. Delivery, the Blaze found their groove pretty quick.
Yeah, going along really nicely. Picking up the boundaries every over. A couple of boundaries every over. Taking all the pressure off. Scoring as many as they can in this power play. It will get more difficult as the game.
Flashing and edging, but safely. Down towards deep third. And the boundary count keeps going up for the Blaze. 7 falls so far in their first 4 overs, 37 for 1.
The discipline isn't quite
forced through. Such good cricket. Made a little bit of room for herself outside of the leg stump and released the hands through the offside.
Yeah, you can just see the difference between Beaumont and the rest of them. She's just got that lag through the ball, which gives her that power. Waits that little bit longer, holds that position.
It's not easy to hit it back over her head from there. Well, we have seen that throughout the afternoon. That gap on the leg side just in front of square. Punishing bowlers.
Again, I'll go back to that pace on here. We saw the Blaze did well, even though Surrey were...
Now then, what a piece of work behind the stumps. Absolutely brilliant.
Given on field, great piece of work. Spence was so quick. We talked about keepers throughout an era who stood up, the likes of Jack Russell. And I wondered if Jack's watching this. You know, Jack, what he'd been saying, they ain't moving. That's what Jack... So quick. We talked about keepers throughout an era who stood up, the likes of Jack Russell. And I wondered if Jack's watching this. You know, Jack, what he'd been saying, they ain't moving. That's what Jack Russell would have said. This is so good. The fact, the position, she couldn't see the ball. That is simply sensational from Spence. End of...
There again is that gap that has been hit so frequently throughout the afternoon.
And the reason why it is, it's the length, Nick. Because this surface is just sitting in the surface, it just bounces. Watch, it just bounces up.
More runs, another boundary. What a game she's having. Runs and wickets, only just getting going here, but looks in good touch.
Yeah. And just a little bit short, isn't it? She's able to just sit back and cut this away.
Shorter side, goes very quickly down to a fine leg. Runs are flowing again.
Beaumont's been there and done that, and she knows she's just picking a boundary up every over. Just keeping that run rate so it doesn't go any further than around about that 8 runs and over, and a boundary and over will do that. Rule across all of them.
Helped on its way. Same result, really. It's been a very productive area throughout the afternoon.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of movements over to the offside, showing those stumps, but working the ball. Pair of them.
Finds the gap again. Boundaries really beginning to flow. Feeling very much on top of their game. 2 high-class players at the crease. .95 for 2, and just the gaps being found. It's high-quality batting, good use of the feet.
A lovely balance Charlie Knott has. Genuine all-rounder. Just weighted that.
excellent catch. Not easy to judge. I think she maybe slightly misjudged it. In the end, it was taken low. And boy, did they need that, because Charlie Knott was just beginning to get going.
Well, it runs in the family where filthy full...
Nicely teed up daggers.
Yeah, I don't think Surrey will be thanking me too much, cursing them like that. Just a little bit short from McDonald Gate.
Would you believe it? Would you believe it?
Well, she was advancing down the pitch a little bit. Now it's where you are. It's situated in your orthodox stance. So this is something that will go to third umpire James Middlebrook. But yet again, it's another big full toss which has caused the downfall of a Blaze batter. And
would you believe it again? Would you believe it again? Going for that slightly shorter side. Rihanna McDonald-Gay in the game very much at deep square, and they continue to pick out wickets here, Surrey.
well, you'd never believe it. I mean, struck very, very well.
Goes across now, hits in front of line, yes, given out. Jones is adjudged by Anthony Harris that was straight in line, and the Blaze lose another.
Well, the chase was never going to be straightforward on this surface. Stepping across the stumps, we've seen so many wickets today. Batters going across the line of the ball. Although it was tight, could it be outside the line of off stump?
To Danny Gregory for 1.
Width on offer and picked out again. We've seen batters just hit it square the wicket to court leg side, and now Bryce caught deep cover.
Yeah, well, I think you can consider her a little bit unlucky there. She's absolutely belted that. It was straight out the middle of the bat. She would have been very happy with the connection. But it's that horrible feeling when you see it going straight to the fielder. In a very...
The end of the 13th. And once again, Spence, serious glove work. Absolutely brilliant, and another stumping.
Well, she don't miss them. Very, very good behind the stumps. She's been brilliant all day. Just showing her skills again here. Just have a look. Just look at that. Awkward bounce under the bat. Would have been blinded a little bit. Brilliant.
Right. Maybe takes them above Hampshire. Now then, a chance. 9 down. Just goes across, as we've seen most of the day. Gordon just misses it. And Moore has a 4th wicket.
It's like deja vu. Wickets.
And a fifer, and the victory, and the bonus point. Kalea Moore, what a performance.